What's up guys, my name's Dychronic, yours here on this Destiny 2 video, and today we're going to be talking about the weekly reset for May 14, 2019. We're going to be talking about all the stuff that has reset this week, as well as a bunch of special things, including Iron Banner. This is the last Iron Banner of the season of the Drifter. I believe the start of the next season is June 4th, so this is the last opportunity to get everything from this season if you want it. But we will be getting into the Iron Banner specifically in a little bit. Just want to mention a couple more things for the week. Firstly, it is double Valor right now. I assume it's going to go into triple Valor going into the weekend because of the Iron Banner and all that stuff. And on top of that, there's obviously going to be the next week of the Outbreak Perfected configuration. So last week was the Void configuration. You could get up to 33% of the Catalyst if you defeated the boss and you did the Void configuration. This week should be a new thing, a new set of puzzles. It should be a little bit different, so keep an eye out on all the different things around the internet, and eventually I'm sure the community will solve it. And on a personal note, before I get into the weekly reset, last week I finally got to Fabled. Really all I did was I actually played competitive. It's just been so long since I've actually tried, and I finally got to Fabled, which means I now get to claim 2 weapons from Shaxx. Alright, well, apparently I have to relog in. I've seen this glitch before. If you ever had it where your Fabled weapon does not seem to unlock, or some special weapon does not seem to unlock from a pinnacle or whatever, just log out and log back in, you'll find it. I'll do that later, but what I had was the Mountaintop and Recluse, and I was hoping to pick it up right now, but I guess I'll have to do it after the video. Anyways, moving on to the regular weekly reset, let's go ahead and get started with the Nightfalls. First of all, you got Insight Terminus. It's going to be that old PS4 exclusive, which is not exclusive anymore, with the big sign at the end, and he drops the Long Goodbye, which is a 90 RPM sniper rifle with okay aim assistance. In my opinion, it's very similar to Fake Crow's Foul as well as the Long Goodbye, and really not anything special. Next up, Pyramidium, which is going to be the big hobgoblin at the end. He drops the Silicon Aroma, another sniper rifle. I think this is the rapid fire one, 140 RPM, but I can't remember exactly. Again, very similar kind of thing as the previous one. Decent aim assistance, but not really that much more special. And lastly, Tree of Probabilities. That's going to be the one with the Cabal dude at the end, and he drops the DFA, which is a drop mag, Rampage 140 hand cannon, which is really good, but it is a previous version, so it's not a post-Forsaken weapon and does not have more slots of mods. Highest scoring Nightfall is going to be between Pyramidium and Insight Terminus. They're both a bit of a long one. Maybe Insight Terminus a little bit more because it is a newer strike and they tend to be the higher scoring ones, and Tree of Probabilities is one of the fastest ones because you just run past literally everything in the strike until you get to the boss, which is actually kind of ridiculous. The heroic modifier for this week will be Void Singe, and the dailies will be Grounded and Heavy. Next up for the Crucible playlist, obviously it will be Iron Banner, which is a 6v6 control. There's obviously level advantages enabled. There's going to be Iron Burdens out there, so if you're still going for your 500 kills while under-leveled under the burden level, you still have your last opportunity to do that because they are retiring that system for next season because nobody liked it. So if you want to get that Wisdom Rebuke or that 2500 exclusive emblem that will be the most exclusive emblem in the game, that option is there for you. And because we're just talking about Crucible, I might as well go through the Iron Banner stuff. It's going to be the same set of bounties as it was before. Each bounty is tied to the armor piece right below it. So if you wanted to get an armor piece or a weapon, the opportunity to get them is right below it. So Arsenal of Tricks helmet is unlocked with Arsenal of Tricks. So just pair these up and you should be able to get all the armors and weapons that you need. The weapons right now is Criminal's Dagger, which is a 110 hand cannon, drop mag, rangefinder, and opening shot. This one has a potential to have some pretty incredible range, but overall 110s are really not that great these days. And then next up, Swarm of the Raven, which is going to be the grenade launcher, which is Threat Detector Quick Draw, which is a decent roll on a grenade launcher. And on top of that, it has proximity grenades. All right, this is actually a very good roll for a grenade launcher. Also has blast radius increase, as well as blast radius masterwork. I dare say this is probably one of the better rolls that you can have on a grenade launcher, and I would recommend it. The Gambit modifiers for this week will be Solar Singe, and the daily right now is going to be Attrition and Grenadier, which is not really the best. I believe it is Swords week because I think last week was Auric, but correct me if I'm wrong in the comments down below. As for the Flashpoint this week, it takes place on Nessus, so complete your public events, lost sectors, and heroic adventures on this planet to get your Flashpoint. Mine says I can pick it up because I didn't pick it up 7 weeks ago. On screen now you can see the full list of the full rotation in case you're waiting for a specific planet. As for the Dreaming City this week, it is in its strongest cursed state, so if you're looking to do Shattered Throne this week, it is available for you if you want to get that ship or anything in it. You just want to play the mission or whatever you want to do, it is available for you, as well as the fact that if you're going for Chronicler, and if you've done the strongest curse week every single week, gone to the Queen every single week, this should be the week that you get the Chronicler title. This is the first week that people legitimately get it. Some people have been cheesing it by waiting a week next to her and then getting the reset on top of the reset, which was really weird. You're gonna have to look that one up. But this is the first week to get it legit, which I will be going and getting myself. The Ascendant Realm this week will be taking place in Ophelian's Rest, which is gonna be the first week, which is just going out, destroying those 4 umbrellas, and then destroying the crystals in the middle with those knights chasing after you. As for Escalation Protocol this week, it will be all 3. Last week was the sniper rifle. Next week will also be all 3, followed by the shotgun again, in case you still need it. Moving on to Eververse's Inventory. Oh my god, I've been waiting forever for this transmit effect. And moving on to Eververse's Inventory, showing you everything she's got. She's got a bunch of cool things like the new rock out, looks exactly like the picture. Gonna be going across the top here, just showing you each of the different items in case you're interested in buying any one of them. This one is obviously class specific, so I am a warlock, so I see the warlock version, but it will be the chest piece for whatever class you are. You got the colony, and you have the Prometheus lens ornament here. You've got this transmit effect that I've been waiting for so long, never had drop, and I finally get the opportunity to get it. And you got a couple other things in case you were interested. As far as the bundles go, both of these bundles were here last week, but I wasn't able to see them. For some reason, they weren't there. Perhaps I had to get the weapon first, but they are the 2 different ornaments for the new Outbreak Perfected. Did not know, I said earlier, the Outbreak Perfected special mission, kind of like Wish for the Worm, and it's very interesting and very fun, and you can go out and do that right now. I do not recognize this this bundle, and it is in fact new. We have a guiding light totem shell, looks like a servitor, which is actually kind of cute. I don't know why they decided to release this now though. And of course, the second page is obviously going to be all your extra bundles from your Whisper, from your Thunderlord, from your Arc Week, and then obviously all of the bounty. Moving on to the loot box opening of the Prime Engram 700 power for the week. We get to open it. It's a Through Fire and Flood. What are the chances it gives me the role that the Iron Banner does, and I don't have to play Iron Banner? What are the chances? Oh my god. It has proximity grenades and spike grenades. Now that I did not see coming. There's a quick draw too. It's pretty close, although it's a reload max work. Right. Moving on. Can we take a second and just take a look at this Midnight Coup and realize how massive this thing is? Do you see this? It's like over a foot long, and it's supposed to be a handgun? This thing is ridiculously long. Speaking of ridiculously long, Benedict Cumberbatch's inventory for this week actually has it! Oh my god, I was just a coincidence, but it actually is selling the Midnight Coup. A lot of people don't believe he actually does sell the Midnight Coup, but I have seen him at least like 5 or 6 times sell the Midnight Coup, and those are just the times that I've been watching. But gonna go over his inventory. Obviously, you have your options here. Gonna go over it to show you the requirements in case you're interested in any one of these, but the armors don't matter. What matters is gonna be the Midnight Coup hand cannon. My opinion is literally the best PvE weapon for the primary slot in the game. I love this weapon. It is absolutely amazing. Rampage Outlaw, I know that it's a Forsaken weapon, so it only has 3 slots on it, as well as the fact you can't have a modifier, but it is just so good. Outlaw, Rampage, 150. The recoil direction is nice because it goes out to the side and you can see your target. And it's lightweight. I love this weapon. There's really not much to say about it. People love it. People know it. Complete the Leviathan this week, and you can buy it directly from him if you want it. God, it's been so long since I've had like a half chub from seeing Benedict. Damn. As for Hawthornes Inventory, gonna go across here. We got Nightfalls with your clanmates. You got Assist and Land Final Blows with Crucible, Rage with clanmates, and Gambit Prime. Again, this last one is only unlocked with level 5 in the clan. And finally, as the weekly raid challenges, you got Summoning Ritual, which I do believe is the first one. So that's gonna be the Kali challenge in the Last Wish raid. And the next one is gonna be Hold the Line, which I do believe is the first one of the Scourge raid, which is gonna be in that first section. Basically, you need to go fast and never let the battery level get into the red section. You can see the battery level next to the map. There's like a little totem and it has battery level. Basically, you just need to do it faster, and you should be able to get this one pretty easily. And a friendly reminder to pick up your Legion's package. If you sided with the Drifter, he will have your package. If you sided with the Vanguard, Ikora will have your package. Each one of you gives you a powerful reward, as well as a set of other things. The Drifter gives you a bunch of those little tokens that I still need to go and do all the things for to get all the pieces for Reckoner, but I'm so lazy. But that's pretty much it. That is the end of the weekly reset video for you guys today. Let me know in the comments down below if you had any questions. Let me know if you to get this little baby that's on my butt right now, and let me know if you had a good time today. But if you did not, I hope you do end up having a fantastic day. But that's pretty much it. That's the video for you guys. Hope you guys did enjoy. My name's been Dychronic Patrons, and I will see you guys on the next one.